Ladies and gentlemen, Paula Abdul.
All my life, I've been looking up to people. Sometimes because I admire them tremendously, and sometimes because they're taller than I. Well, very often they're taller than I. Nowhere was that more obvious than when I was dancing and choreographing for the Laker girls. When the fans weren't watching the Lakers, they were watching us. But the person who was really responsible for the eventual success of the team was a well-dressed gentleman sitting on the sidelines. It's the most important seat in the house because it's where the coach sits. Every person who ever played a sport in high school has been under the influence of a coach, and it can be a very powerful influence. The coach has the power to decide where you play, when you play, what you play, and how you play. In many ways, he or she is like a parent, and like a parent, the coach wants you to excel, to do your best, to achieve your potential. The coach gives you rules to follow, instills a sense of teamwork in you, and often sets the standards for living once the cheering is stopped and the crowds have left the stadium. The best coach deals not only with the best of athletes, but those who are less gifted, yet have the will and desire to succeed. Here are 3 coaches who have earned respect and represent the highest ideals of coaching.
As a teenager, Charles "Skip" Byrd was the manager of his high school swim team. Now he's back at his alma mater in Valparaiso, Indiana, coaching the team. And every day, Skip demonstrates that the only real handicaps in life are those we set for ourselves.
When we teach kids to swim well, that's good. But if that's all we do, that's not too much.
The time in practice, I did a good time. And he just got so excited for me that, I mean, he was jumping up and down literally in his chair. And I mean, it was great to see him get that excited.
Be sure you push off right, on your side, underwater. Breathe when your face is out of the water.
He tries to lift young people up to do the best that they can. He's the mentor, kind of pushing up from below, saying, this is how to do it. This is how to do it. You can do it.
I get a lot of satisfaction. I mean, every year, I think I'm a better teacher and a better coach because I learn more. I don't think that I've ever had a class or a team from which I haven't learned something.
Members of Pat Pfeiffer's football and track teams are winners on and off the field. In the past 5 years, his Ferris High School football team has emerged as a powerhouse, while his players have maintained the highest team grade point average in the state.
Coaching is the ultimate teaching and counseling situation. Don't worry about first place. Don't worry about going to state, because if you do, that will become the focus and you won't do well. The biggest thing I'd like to accomplish as an educator and a coach is to help students develop their ability to make choices, and that once they make that choice, to be able to stand tall for that and to fight for that choice. Everyone has a reason they're on the earth. You know, some people are priests and some people are doctors, and I think I'm supposed to be a teacher. The idea is if your hand was a little too low. It's not the wins or the losses or the learning how to throw a football, catch a football, block or tackle. The other things that you learn internally, that's what's important.
Joanie Powell's volleyball teams have won 5 league and 8 district championships, and they've captured the state title twice. In Colorado Springs, on the court and in the classroom, Joanie teaches her students that dedication, discipline, and teamwork are lessons that lead to a lifetime of success.
Volleyball is just a vehicle. I'm just using this sport to show them what life is like.
Mrs. Powell, she likes to win, but that's not the main issue. She's more concerned with the fact that you played your best and that you're learning what you're doing and having a good time at what you're doing.
Cougars, 3.
Playing volleyball under Mrs. Powell has made me feel like a special person because she believes everybody on the team is special.
I continue to teach and I continue to coach because I'm reinforced by them. They motivate me. And I hope that I make an impact, and it might be one little item from a class in health, or it might be something on the volleyball court. But I've made them a better person because I was a good role model for them, and I allowed them to feel safe with me.
With us here tonight are the three honorees. Charles Skip Byrd, Pat Pfeiffer, and Joanie Powell. And the outstanding athletic coach teacher is Charles Skip Byrd.
A coach without athletes won't get very far, and an athlete without good parents won't. So it's a real team effort all the way through. This feather, for years, our swim team has used this as a symbol. The idea came from Dumbo. Timothy gave Dumbo a feather, telling him that it was magic, and that with it, he could fly. We coaches give our athletes magic feathers too. Feathers of hope, feathers of self-confidence, feathers of power, courage, feathers of skill and technique. And with these feathers, the athletes do fly. Gradually, we help them fly beyond where they thought they could. Teachers, parents, give your children magic feathers, then stand back and watch them soar. Thank you very much.